Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Peachy and this channel is all about my Sylvanian Families collection. For today's video we're going to be unboxing some more of the sets I got in Japan. So these three here, we have the Bumblebee baby costume set, we have the Liberty print girls bedroom set, and also the Sylvanian kitchen restaurant chef and waitress set. The Bumblebee babies are from 2025, the Liberty print set is from 2024, and then the chef and waitress set is slightly older from around about 2019. All three of these sets are exclusive products. So these two are exclusive to the official Sylvanian Families online shops and stores in Japan. This one now has had a release on the official UK Sylvanian Families store website though. And then this set over here is exclusive to the Sylvanian Families kitchen restaurant. I think there's only one left now in Saitama, Japan. And that's where I picked these up. I'll unbox from left to right, so let's get started with the Bumblebee babies. Putting the set name through Google Translate gave me the Gather Together Baby Honeybee set, or words to that effect. You can see this set comes with 5 little babies, so we've got 2 standing toddler size babies and 3 newborn size babies. All of their costumes are unique, which is cute, and we'll take a closer look at them when we get them out of the box. The box itself is this nice clear plastic style, so you can really see the set. These are great if you like displaying the items in the box. Got these cute little honeybees down here, gathered around these daisies. Lots of flowers on the ground and in the background. And then on the back is the usual set information, warnings, etc. I really love this style of box and how it can double as a display case. But let's go ahead and get them out so we can take a closer look. So here we can see all the little babies without the glare of the plastic. So let's start on the left. Just trying to see how this is being held in. So there were some tags that I've cut, and here is the first baby. This is standing walnut squirrel baby Ambrose Walnut. And I think I've started with maybe my favourite costume from the set. I really love how much this looks like an actual bee costume. It's got this cute hood on with these antennas with the fuzzy baubles at the top, or pom-poms. Nice fuzzy collar, these cute felt wings. And then this poofy romper style at the bottom with these ribbons on to be stripes. Ambrose is fully posable, though the costume is a little bit cumbersome for that. Not quite sure how it comes off. It looks like it's 2 separate pieces, with the hood and the collar maybe separate, and then the romper separate again with some elastic there. I'm not going to take it off because I imagine it's going to be really difficult to get it back on. But here is little baby Ambrose. Then on the other side we have baby Mabel Fontana from the Latte cat or Fontana cat family. I think it's Mabel because of the way the marking is on the ears. I think Pinot's is the other way around. This costume is quite similar to Ambrose's, apart from the fact that instead of the full bee hood, we've instead got this adorable little beret with the same fuzzy pom-pom on top. This nice brown colour. I think this shows us a little bit more how Ambrose's costume works. It looks like the bottom or the romper part is kind of pull on with these elastic straps, and then the collar is a separate piece with the wings attached. Very, very cute. Love this outfit as well. Then we have the 3 newborns. So first up we have the husky newborn. The coloration on this one is the more grey fur, so that means I think It's either Nelly or Drake Husky. Maybe Drake from the brown nose. I can't remember if the Husky girls and boys have different coloured noses. This is a similar costume to the one we just looked at. Has a mini version of the beret, which is very, very cute. The little felt wings again. And this is the more newborn size of this same romper. Has elastic around the neck, cute little flower and bead on the front, and it is extremely poofy. I love how poofy it is. It's very, very cute. Next up we have Chocolate Rabbit Baby Newborn. There's a pink nose, so it's one of the little girls, either Flora or Fauna. This outfit's really pretty, especially for the newborn size. There's lots of nice details on it. Starting with this cute ear accessory. It's not showing so well on camera, but there's kind of a tulle layer and then a normal fabric layer, giving that a nice bit of detail. Then we have the similar kind of romper that we just saw, but this one has a tulle layer over the top and a really detailed flower with these lovely leaves and a little pearl in the middle. And then again, the cute little bumblebee wings. Love this outfit, super detailed, very, very cute. I think the tulle layer just adds a real interest in it and making it different than the other ones. And last but not least, we have Fennec Fox Newborn. Looking at the fur colour, I think this is the sister Ali. Again, these cute little wings on the back and the same kind of romper we've seen on the other two newborns. Different colour bead in the little flower though. Ali doesn't seem to have any sort of head accessory, so that seems a little bit of a shame, I think. Some cute little headband would have really brought this outfit together. It just looks a little bit plain when you compare it to the others. I might make her a little bumblebee headband or something like that so she doesn't have to feel left out. But here they are all together. As soon as these were announced, I knew I wanted to add them to my collection. I really love the Bumblebee aesthetic, so these were a must-have. Now let's move on to set number 2. Set number 2 today is this gorgeous figure and furniture set. This is the Periwinkle Milk Rabbit sister. I think her name is Rebecca. And she comes with a whole array of bedroom furniture that will fit the sister and brother sized characters. You can see the box is quite plain. It does have a lovely setup image on the back here, and then also this breakdown of all the pieces that come in the set. It's got a nice amount of furniture and also smaller accessories as well. I do like the design on the box, the colours and the flower trim. And this kind of looks like wallpaper. So let's go ahead and get this one open and look at all the pieces. Let's start with Rebecca since she was easy to get out. Normal sister size of the figures. I absolutely love her dress though. This is another collaboration with Liberty London and it's using their fabric prints, of which this is one of them. They almost look like apples on her dress. It's gorgeous. Love the collar and the little gold beads. It's got this nice ribbon sewn as a belt around the waist as well. Very, very pretty. And then here are all the furniture bits and pieces. The set also came with some stickers and paper pieces that we'll need to apply. But let's get on with the furniture. So first up is the bed. So here is the bed frame itself. I like that they've got the slats moulded into this on the here and behind as well. It's got some nice different painted details called out. This is very pretty. It then also comes with a mattress which is padded, so that's nice. and a duvet in the Liberty print fabric. It's got some pretty trims down the side as well, and sewn in such a way it sits nicely over the bed. There's also a matching pillow, which again is padded. You can take the pillow out of there if you like. Just makes a really lovely bed set. And this is the perfect size bed for the sister and brother sized characters. The other larger furniture piece is this desk and chair. So if we take a look at the chair first, the mould itself is a pretty standard mould, but it does have these pretty details called out in white on the front and back. And then the desk again is a pretty standard mould, but just a bit more detailed than we usually get in the standard sets. I like the wood panelling on the back of this as well, where you can see the nails or screws. Very nice piece. Again, it's sized for the sister and brother characters. And lastly, on the furniture, we have a mirror. I'm going to do my best to point it away from me. This has some really pretty details down the back of it. It's got a stand. You can see a little detail of a clover there. The mirror is functional, but slightly disappointingly it does not move. So in older sets this would have been posable and the mirror would have moved, but this is stood in a fixed position. Very pretty details on the front as well though that match the rest of the room. Then onto the smaller accessories the set comes with. So fabric pieces first. There's these two lovely, what I would call scatter cushions or throw cushions. Decorative, so they are padded. This one has a pretty daisy on it, and this one has this nice ribbon detailed into a bow on it. And I guess you could either put these on the chair or on the bed just to bring a little bit more detail and interest into the room, so I really like those. The other fabric piece is this little, what I would call a canvas bag or shoulder bag. It is open, so you could put things in it. There's quite a lot of space in there. It's got these cute ribbon handles and a little daisy on it, which is similar to the one on the cushion. If we give this to Rebecca to hold, you can see it fits in her arm pretty well, and she could put some books in there or some shopping. Really pretty accessory in the same fabric print as the duvet. Then some more smaller accessories. I think most of these are going to require stickers, but here we have a lamp, and I absolutely love the design of this gold and really pretty burgundy kind of colour. And you can see there's a bulb moulded in there, but it is the same colour as the shade. It might have been nice to call that detail out. Love the trim around here though, that's very, very pretty, and the paint used for this is a very nice colour. Matches with the ribbon on the handles and on the cushion as well. We then have a photo frame piece. This is going to need a sticker, so let me sort that. And here we are with the sticker applied. It is of Rebecca in, I think this is the newer version of the Milk Rabbit standard outfits. Really like this. There's been photo frames included in the range for forever, so this seems like a very sensible accessory to include. Then we have this pen or pencil holder, shaped like a flower on the top. Again, this needs a sticker. There we are. Love the design on this with the pink stripes and the bows and the cream colour as well. Very, very pretty. And then to go in that, a pen and pencil would be helpful. So here we have those. I love the detail on this pen. You can see it's got the lid moulded in and all the other bits and bobs. It's really, really tiny. And this pencil as well. You can see the lead there. Really, really tiny. and they fit in there very nicely. And then finally there's 2 book pieces. So these again will require stickers, but you can see they're the usual Sylvanian mould of book pre-stickers. And here they are with the stickers applied. Looks like there's one about princesses and one about flowers. The text on these is really blurry, so it's a little hard to read. I'm presuming that's meant to be the case, as the rest of the images are really crisp. I do love the design on these. They are very much my aesthetic. Very, very pretty books, and these should stand on the desk. I've also popped out the other paper pieces. There's a notebook here which includes some lined pages in. Again, really nice design on this. And also some little postcards or note cards, letter paper kind of thing. Again, really lovely designs on these, 3 different ones. So she's got plenty of paper and books and things to be doing on her desk. That's everything the set came with. Sorry, I seem to have been putting it all off slightly to the side there. Overall, I'm pretty impressed with the quality of this set. It's really nice furniture. It will go really nicely in a room. It all aesthetically matches together really well. It does feel quite similar to some furniture sets we've seen in the past, which to me is a good thing, as I really love the older furniture sets, and this is definitely a callback to that. It does have slightly fewer accessories than the older ones did. However, it does come with a lot more accessories than we usually see these days, so I think this is a really nice set if you're looking particularly for a girl's bedroom set. And now let's move on to the final set we're unboxing this video. This is the Sylvanian Kitchen Restaurant Chef and Waitress set. It's a costumed duo of the Chocolate Rabbit family. I think this is Fraser and Terry, but they could also be aunts, uncles or cousins. You can see here the Sylvanian Kitchen Restaurant logo. It's got this cute little chalkboard in it. Again, it's the same style of box as the Bumblebees, so you could definitely display them in the box like this if you wish to. Of course, we'll be taking them out today to take a closer look, but I do love this box. It's got the cobblestone path on the bottom and the restaurant in the background. On the back is the usual information, safety information and such. But let's go ahead and get these out. Here they are without the glare of the box. You can see the design on the box a little bit better. So now that I've got them out of the box, I think they actually might be the brother and sister size figure. So I think this is Coco and Freya rather than the mum and dad, Fraser and Terry. The outfit is very cute. It's chef whites with this lovely red details and little hat that can be taken off, but I'm not going to, as I imagine it's going to be a pain to get it back over his ears. The outfit is in 2 pieces, so it's got separate trousers and top. The detail on it's very nice considering that it is all one colour. You can see the apron there can be folded up, but it is sewn into the top. So that's the chef, who I think is Coco. And then here is our waitress, and I think this is Freya. I think she's just got her little arm caught there. There we go. So she has this very pretty green dress, again with an apron sewn in. The dress is all one piece. She's got her little tail there. And I love the floral elements on the dress. I think those are really, really pretty on the collar and on these puffy sleeves. She also has a waitress headband on the top. I think this is just elasticated at the back. But really love these outfits. They are super nostalgic. I don't think they've changed much over the years. So up until around about 2018, it was actually the Cottontail rabbits who wore these outfits, and then in 2019 I think these chocolate rabbit versions came out. So if we take a look at them side by side, you can see the outfits are pretty similar in their design. There's slight difference in coloration, but the construction looks to be pretty much the same on the chef. Let's have a look at the waitress as well. Again, there's slight differences in the colours and the fabric pattern on the floral parts. Different laces used, and the headband is quite a bit different, but the design idea is the same in both of the outfits. And the cottontails, I think they came out with the original Sylvanian kitchen restaurant set, so that was in the year 2000. So they were obviously the mascots for quite a long time before the chocolate rabbits took over, but it's interesting to see these two sets side by side. And here's everyone we've unboxed today, all together, or assembled all together. And that's all for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at these sets close up with me. Let me know in the comments which one was your favourite. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye for now.